Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you stopping by our little spot to hang out with us today. If you like the music on this channel, go to our YouTube music channel at Drizzlerworks Music, or just click on the link in this video. There we have calming and study music to chill out to or for your next grind. Your support helps us reach good people like yourself. So with that said, have you ever felt like your own brain was tricking you? Maybe you remembered something that didn't happen, thought you saw something out of the corner of your eye, or convinced yourself of a fear that made no logical sense. We've all been there. Our brains are powerful machines, but sometimes they bend reality in ways we don't even notice. Today we're going to explore a fascinating question. Is your mind playing tricks on you? The truth is, our brain isn't designed to show us reality. It's designed to help us survive. That's a very big difference. What you and I see, feel, and believe in a moment isn't always the pure truth. It's often the brain's best guess, created from past experiences, shortcuts, and biases. And while those guesses keep us alive, they can also create illusions, false memories, and perceptions that feel very real, even when they're not. When you walk into a dark room and swear you see a shadow move, that's your mind primed with survival instincts. It's better for the brain to trick you into seeing danger than to miss a real threat. So in that sense, your mind is always balancing between accuracy and safety. But the result is, you can't always trust what you think you see or remember. Let's break this down a little deeper. One of the biggest mind tricks we all experience is called cognitive bias. This is the brain's tendency to filter and twist information so that it matches what we already believe. Have you ever searched for online reviews of something you wanted to buy and somehow focused on the comments that confirmed what you already thought? That's confirmation bias. You weren't objectively weighing all evidence. You were unknowingly letting your brain tilt the scales toward what felt most comfortable. Another way the mind tricks us is through memory errors. Memory isn't like a perfect video recording. It's more like a scrapbook that gets rewritten every time we revisit it. Each time we recall an event, we unintentionally add little edits, remove details, or borrow fragments from other moments. Sometimes we even blend dreams into real events without noticing. That's why two people who witness the same thing can later tell completely different stories, and both feel absolutely certain that they're right. Memory feels permanent, but in reality, it's fragile, shifting, and surprisingly easy to manipulate. And then there's the famous Mandela Effect. Entire groups of people share false memories about cultural events, phrases, or historic details. Did you think the Monopoly man wears a monocle? He doesn't. Did you picture the line, "Luke, I am your father"? That's not what Darth Vader actually says, yet millions swear they remember it that way. It feels like reality, but it's another trick of recall, shaped by assumption and imagination. Your brain also loves mental shortcuts called heuristics. These shortcuts help us make fast decisions, but they often lead us astray. For example, if a plane crash makes the news, people suddenly believe air travel is more dangerous, even though statistically, it's still the safest way to travel. The vivid, emotionally charged story overpowers actual data. That's the availability heuristic at work. Then come optical illusions, probably the most fun example of the brain's trickery. Have you ever stared at one of those spinning spirals and then the wall seems to move afterward? Or looked at two lines of equal length, but one looks longer because of the way arrows point at it? Your eyes feed your brain incomplete signals, and your brain fills in the blanks. Even color perception can be fooled. Just think of the viral photo of the dress that some people swore was white and gold, while others saw blue and black. It proves just how subjective seeing really is. Now let's talk about fear. The mind loves to exaggerate potential threats. Standing at the edge of a tall building, your brain may whisper, "What if you fall?" Or lying alone at night, a creak in the floorboards suddenly feels like a serious danger. This is your amygdala, your brain's threat detection system, hyping things up to prepare you for survival. Logically, you're safe, but emotionally, your mind makes the threat feel real. What's even trickier is that your thoughts can shape your reality. If you constantly tell yourself you're unlucky, your brain will selectively notice events that prove the point, while ignoring the times things went well. If you believe people don't like you, you might interpret a stranger's neutral expression as negative. Your perception isn't objective, it's filtered through your inner dialogue. And the longer you repeat a belief, the more it feels like undeniable truth. That's why mindset is so powerful. Now, does this mean we should never trust ourselves? Absolutely not. But it does mean we should take our own thoughts and perceptions with a grain of humility. Next time your mind insists on something, pause and ask, could there be another explanation? Practicing mindful awareness, questioning snap judgments, and seeking outside perspectives can help balance the brain's biases. Science has shown us techniques to keep the mind from steering us too far into illusion. Practices like journaling can help separate what actually happened from what the mind later adds in. Mindfulness meditation can keep you in the present moment, helping cut through the imagination's tendency to spin stories. Conversations with others can expose blind spots and challenge self-deception. At the same time, we should give our minds some credit. These tricks are the very things that allowed our ancestors to survive predators, find patterns in nature, and create meaning in their lives. The imagination that fuels false fears is the same imagination that fuels art, innovation, and problem solving. The memory that distorts is also what allows us to weave stories, build culture, and pass on wisdom. The goal isn't to eliminate these mental quirks. It's to understand them, to live with them, and to make conscious choices when it counts most. So here's the takeaway. Yes, your mind is playing tricks on you, but that doesn't mean you're broken or flawed. It means you're human. Everyone has a brain that edits, distorts, and fills gaps. The key is awareness. When you know your mind is capable of bending reality, you gain the ability to pause, reflect, and adjust. And that awareness is one of the most powerful tools you can carry with you in life. In fact, learning to spot when your mind is bending reality might be one of the best skills you ever develop, because it lets you move forward with more wisdom, more patience, and more compassion for yourself and for others. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe. I have more videos, so feel free to watch them as well. I appreciate each and every one of you. God bless you. See you in the next video.